What's going on, everybody? This is Master Salim with Progressive Taekwondo Academy, and welcome to Tap In Tuesday. I'm back. Uh, Feels good to be home. It was a long trip away. Like to give my leadership team, right? Cole, Ryan, Wyatt, uh, Eli, Master Doles, Hamza. Special shout out for holding down the fort while I was gone. Came back to school, was in good shape, right? The trash cans were clean. The mat was clear and vacuumed. My desk was neat, and it felt good. You know, it's like sometimes when you come home to a clean house, or when you go in your bedroom and your bed is already made, you just get that feeling of satisfaction, right? And I felt that satisfaction when I came home and I finally got back to the school. And then most of all, it was good to see the students again. Yesterday, I saw my beginner students, um, my little tiny kickers, right? Good to see them. They're always filled with so much energy, and so it's good to be back. And of course, seeing my kids, Savon, Solomon, I miss my boys. But for me, everybody's been saying, congratulations, telling me good job, right? And they say I'm being too humble, right, as far as my accomplishment. And for me, I guess it may come off as humbleness, but it's really peace, right? We say learn the art of accomplishment, right? Setting goals, accomplishing your goals. But after you accomplish your goal, there should be an inner recognition of your success, right? A inner recognition of you did it, and looking back at the process, right? When I started training, I only had one goal, right, and it was to put myself in a position where I was able to compete and trust myself to do well, and then from there put myself in a position to be successful and win the event. And through the process, right, I spoke about it on some prior tap ins. You go through a wave of emotions, right? Doubt, being tired, fatigue, not wanting to train, being excited to train, uh, caught up with everyday life because I'm not a kid anymore. I have responsibilities, and so I'm training and living and working and building the business all at the same time. And to get to the point where, right, I'm entering that final match, and I know what's on the line, and I know what the results is, and when that match was completed and I was victorious, for me, I didn't even really care about receiving the medal because I knew I had won, right? I had accomplished that goal. And so everything that comes after that is is the cherry on top, right? I love the high fives, I love the great jobs, but for me, when it comes from when I tell myself that, like, I always put my view and my perception of myself and my acts above everybody else's, right? Because I really don't, uh, I don't get too high and get too low because people always like to congratulate you, like to make you feel good, and sometimes you can get caught up in those cheers and lose sight or get the big head. And for me, I always have the big head, so it doesn't need to get any bigger. But I think about in those old Western movies, those cowboys right at the end of the movie. You always see the cowboy riding off into the sunset, and you don't see any people around him, right? You just see the horizon, and you just see him walking. Where it's just him and his horse, and that's a peaceful moment for him. And for me, right, winning is peace because I don't have to answer any questions, right? I don't have to talk about anything because the results speak for themselves. Like, I don't have to explain why this happened. I don't have any thoughts about what I should have done, what I could have done to improve my performance. And so for me, just to be able to relax and cherish the peace that comes from winning, the peace that comes from accomplishing your goal, the peace that comes from trusting your process and seeing it through and being victorious. for me, it's something that I want to enjoy a little longer. And then I'll get around to, posting pics, you know, uh, putting words together to properly uh, state how I felt about the moment and what I accomplished in that time. But for me, like I don't care about other people's opinion right now, right? It doesn't mean much to me because right now I'm at peace. And so, just remember that as we come to the end of May and Mental Health Month, right? You always have to put yourself first, right? And always seek peace, right? And then it could be uh, peace from a stressful day, right? Knowing that you don't have anything to worry about. It can be peace knowing that you're about to get you got a good night's rest, and you're able to relax and you slept all the way through the night, or peace knowing that you're doing a good job and you're accomplishing the goals that you set for yourself. But enjoy the peace. And I know that in the time of social media, sometimes we're so quick to want to post and get a like, and sometimes it causes us to overinflate our accomplishments just so that we can get as many likes as possible. But there's no peace in that. There's no peace in seeking approval. There's no peace in wanting to please other people, right? The only peace comes from within, and knowing that you can tell yourself that you did a good job, knowing that you can look at yourself in the mirror and smile and be happy with your performance. That's the peace. That's where I'm at right now, and I hope that as you guys continue to set goals and accomplish your goals, that you're able to enjoy the peace that you create for yourselves. So this is Master Salim, feeling real peaceful. Peace out and tap in.